Somebody was asking me for having flooding here. No, it's totally dry where I'm at, but where the flooding at is Ruidoso. Now, last year, Ruidoso had that huge fire. And I drove through there not too long ago. And they had all those trees from that fire are still lining the roadways. And it was still a huge mess over there. And since they have no trees, since those went down and they had a big flood through there, it's probably the area that's getting hit again. Okay? So yeah, Ruidoso was way over the way, up the mountain, cross the mountain, down the other side. It's up in the mountain up there, Ruidoso. But again, you know, last year they had that huge fire, and then after that they had the flood that came through. And so it's still, like I said, when I went up there just not too long ago, it had not, you know, it's still sitting there a mess. They haven't cleaned it up. So now it's really going to be devastating up there in Ruidoso. You know, these floods and things are not a joke. And again, if you're in a place and your trees have burnt, you've had a big fire, you have nothing to stop when that rain hits and you're having all of that water coming down. You're going to have flooding situations. So, oh my goodness, Texas now, New Mexico, Ruidoso, and yeah. But no, where I'm at, you know, we're totally dry. There's nothing going on here. Ruidoso is up there in the pine trees. I'm in the desert. I have no pine trees here. Not to say you can't get, you know, flooding in the desert, which you can. You have to watch where you're at in the desert because you can have flash floods there as well, because it doesn't absorb the water when it comes down like that. Okay. But yeah, no, thank you for asking. You know, like I said, I'm totally fine here. I'm just going to go take a bath and wash my hair. Look at this. This is like this evening. But no, we are quite fine here. But I wish them well up in Ruidoso. That looked bad. And then Texas, they're still missing over 100-something people are missing. Over 100 dead already. And there's over 100 and what is it, said 60-something that are missing? Trump has got blood on his hands. Okay? Firing all those people so they could pay billionaires, okay? Yeah, getting rid of fraud. No, they've gotten rid of the things that we have to have. So I just wanted to put that out there where we're absolutely 100% totally fine where I'm at. But that's Ruidoso is a ways away, okay? And I can't imagine, like I said, when I was up there, it was still a mess a year later. It was still a mess up there. And now it's just going to be unlivable. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online. Tomorrow is Hogalishi Day. Again, we should have Lena back again tomorrow. And so, yeah, we'll be on the usual time. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.